Hello guys, welcome back. I know my cap's a little wonky. Our mystery god is back. So we had that thing with the radio last night, and I swear to goddess, I'm going to play this game. Loki suddenly insists I play the game I played for you. The moment I'm going to record and I have everything set up, my telephone rings and interrupts me, and I go and I chat with my friend and everything. I come back and record for you. And as I'm uploading the recording, I go back onto YouTube in a different, you know, tab. And the first song to pop up is Telephone by Sheena Easton. That's not the whole title. Anyhow, the damn thing has to do with telephone. And I looked at Loki, and I knew it wasn't a Loki Fox mischief, even though he's giggling and he thinks these are premium mischiefs right here. And I said, I'm not going to do what I always do. I always default to a god I know. I said, this god is having a lot of fun and seems to be going to a lot of trouble to get my attention. And I said, it's too many coincidences. So, it could be any number of gods. Is it an electronics thing? Is it a timing thing? Is it a communication thing? What is it? And it's kind of like all these songs are coming up now about, I was here and now I'm back, and I'm like, that could be literally any god in existence. And so I don't know, and they can all really do the same thing, but I will give you a link to the song, and I don't think it's in a romantic sense, but I feel the idea of this god jumping up and down and going, it's got to be obvious by now, it's got to be obvious by now, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I would default to Hermes, and you can't put us in the same room, so I don't know. And I get the idea it's not Hermes. I don't think it is. We've tried repeatedly in the past getting over stuff that's happened, starting over with a clean slate. We either get along like the best of friends or we can't stand each other. Now, I did spend some time, honoring Dionysus on his Pinterest board, which that amuses him. And I was spending time with Asmodeus today too. We played more of that horse game, which is absolutely dreadful, but at least it saved us $4 or $5 buying the full game. And I found out my taxes are settled for the fall, and that's good. But it feels like everything's up in the air right now. We're just putting everything else to the side, like the stimulus check nobody's ever gonna get, and we're trying to focus on having fun and having a good time. That God really wants to come through. But it's not like I'm not trying to be mean, guys. I'm not trying to make them work for it, but I want, definite sign to keep going on Pinterest saying, show me who you are. Show me who you are. Now though that I search for Dionysus, if any Greek god at all comes up, I'm not going to be surprised. So I'm going to I put a cork in that. It was like a limited time only thing. I don't know, guys. I wish I knew who it was. It's like I know I should know it. It's the radio and the telephone and kind of the video games and kind of like something about timing, kind of like something about time, kind of like stopping energy, kind of everything else. Because when my friend called up, something just told me, let it go. Don't even mention the other day, just let it go, because she's calling and she's concerned. Just, you're forgiving everybody else, just let it go. So I lied to her. I said, you know that thing on my legs, and I'm still taking care of it, and I'm putting itch cream on. And we talked and we had a nice conversation. And then I said, hey, did you get your taxes? And I'm sure she damn well heard me. She goes, oh, I have to go. I'm like, I'm just making conversation. Everybody gets full taxes. You can defer them, you can defer them, but I don't know. I have no idea, because I'm just thankful I got mine paid off. Now that screwed us up for some of the financial planning, but Mammon agreed it was better to pay the taxes than not. And he seems kind of shaken financially. I said, well, what's your advice on doing some certain other stuff? And he says, I really don't know. I can't make heads or tails out of this. Your government should be doing this, and my plan hinged on the government doing this. I said, assuming the government is useless, which it always is, what should we do? And he's honestly asking me for time to strategize, and I respect that. And he is not on board to do anything. I said, as long as you can try to give me advice, try to point me in the wrong direction, right direction. I find the wrong direction all on my own. I said, you're welcome aboard. And it seems, I think all the other gods know who this god is, and they're kind of giggling because they can't wait for me to find out. And I'm like, I have no idea. But I will give you a link to that song. Try not to think of it in a romantic sense, but I'm getting the idea that it has something to do with the telephone trying to reach me. Maybe because it's all set around movies, it has something to do with entertainment. I don't know. Why can't God just send you a calling card and say, "My name is. This is what I want. Da 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 da. That's what I want." I just want a calling card, man, that I can read and go, mm-hmm. And I've been talking to them, and I feel this interest, this masculine interest, and I said, you gotta make it so obvious, not even I can mess you up for another god. I said, think of who you're talking to here. I will guarantee I will pick the wrong god, so I don't know. And I'm trying to figure out if Asmodeus is Asmodeus or Asmodee or somebody else, and I just get these little towel wags because he's not going to tell himself. So we are having a good one. We're trying to focus on the positive, guys, and not on the negative. The Norse gods have really calmed down, and I said I don't feel like riding herd on them all the time, but I told them no, absolutely no heathenry. I said, I know you're going to try again. But I said no, and I said if you want to be here, you'll be loved and taken care of. But the next person to start gift for a gift or try to start a reciprocal relationship's going to get batted in the head. I don't hit my gods. How could you? But it's like don't start with me. We're a family. We live together. We take care of each other. If you're not happy with that, you're just here to get stuff out. I'm getting to be the posh lady around here. So, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye bye.